I I I consider myself to be a pretty reasonable person. I feel like I can accept change pretty easily. I feel that while sometimes I am not fully supportive of the change, if I can somewhat understand what they're trying to go for, I feel that I'm able to pretty well accept it. And YouTube has a thing that they do where they like to change things a lot. And I'm not against change. And sometimes I feel some features get added that are better, and others get added that makes it worse. I do have a preference for a particular past YouTube layout, but I have never really complained about it. I wasn't the biggest fan of the homepage, but I did kind of understand what they were going for, so, I just decided to roll with it. However, in light of a recent update that came up a couple days ago and got more attention this evening and has been brought to my attention as a YouTube partner as well as a person who is using YouTube to display his videos, I just thought I wanted to voice my opinion for a second. What the fuck? What are you doing with the page? And I don't want to be over-exemplified with my personal opinion here, but that looks freaking terrible. It doesn't even just look terrible, it functions terribly. There's no individualization. It's really cluttered looking, where everything's like, put it all together, just mash it all up, won't you? And then it looks just like the homepage. I kind of get what they're trying to go for here, but it doesn't work. It looks terrible. It's terrible to navigate. It has no individualization. It has no features. There's nothing good about it. Nothing! Yesterday, as a YouTube partner, I got a form to fill out asking how I feel about the YouTube partner functionality. And overall, there's a few nitpicks I had, and I shared my opinions with them. And I was just giving my feedback. And of course, one thing that kind of tackles the channel page. I was okay with the last channel page. It wasn't my favorite design, but it wasn't terrible or anything. And there's just a few features I'd like to have added. And I was like, okay, that's okay, that's reasonable. But I wish I had waited to take that thing today because I have quite a few things to say about this channel layout. This isn't just a case of me sitting there and thinking, it's just different. There's a few things I like about it, a few things I dislike about it. I'm sure it'll grow on me. I'm sure I'll get used to it. This isn't one of those. This is not one of those. And that was most of the previous channel design changes. But this one is crossing a certain line for me. I'm just thinking to myself, what the are you doing, YouTube? I get what you're trying to do, but there were people who complained about the homepage. I wasn't one of them. I was. I wasn't my favorite change that you've ever accomplished, but I kind of understood what you were trying to do with it, but why would you make the channels just like the homepage? That makes no sense. I don't know how I really wanted to express something right now, but point is, maybe I'm being unfair about this. Maybe these channel designs have some sort of appeal I'm not seeing. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this because I think it is literally, without a doubt, out of everything that YouTube has changed, I think it is the worst, the number one worst, the worst possible change they could have made. And so I'd like to hear your opinions on it as well to see if I'm alone in this opinion. Leave opinions down below. I would love to hear from some of you. Have a good day. Adieu.